What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video, I'll show you how to draw and color Gorr, the God Butcher. Let's get started. In the center of our page and draw the top edge of the eyes. We leave a gap in the center. Let's start over on the left side and draw a curve that goes up. And we'll bend that out. Let's line up the inside over on the right and do the same thing. Just pointing this out towards the side. Let's curl up the inside of the brow, starting over on the left, come in and bend that up. Do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to add a fold in between the eyes. Starting from this point on the left, curl this down and back up. Now we're going to tuck the eyes in underneath the brow. Over on the left, let's step in, draw a half circle, coming down, and just pull that in towards the inside of the brow. And I'll draw that thick fold around the eyes. Starting back on the left, come all the way down, and just taper towards the inside of the eye. Let's move back to the center and draw in the nose. Starting from this point, start by curving in and down. And we'll add in the nostrils. From here, step down, curve this up and out towards the sides. Let's wrap the side of the nose around the nostril. Start from the eye, come around, and hook that in. Now from here, we're going to move down and draw the top edge of the mouth. Starting back over on the left, curve the mouth coming down, and then up. Let's round up the side, going out, and then down towards the corners of the mouth. Let's connect the ends with a curve going up the middle, and then back down. Let's add that fold along the side of the nose. Starting over on the left, bend this out, and then in. Now I'm going to go back and add the top row of teeth. Starting in the center, draw a V coming out toward the left. Do the same thing on the right. And I'm going to add a couple more on either side. Let's add a couple teeth along the bottom. Going up and down. Do that one more time. And we'll fill the inside of the mouth in black. Now directly underneath the mouth in the center, step down, add a fold, going across and then down. Let's add a fold around the mouth. Starting over on the left, step out, bend this out, and then down. And we'll close off the bottom with a curve. Now we're going to draw those tentacles coming down the side of the head. Just lining up with the edge of the eye, and step down, come down and out. And we'll just bend that back in. Let's line this up on the right side and do the same thing. Now going back to the top corner of the eye, we're going to step out, draw the outside of the tentacle, going out. Just going to round up the side and just pull that down towards a point. Now we're going to close off the jaw. Starting from the left side, bend this down and then in. Let's add that fold across the cheeks. Start from here, step down, bend this in, and then back down. Now you want to bend the inside of the hood over towards the right. Starting up here, round this out, go across and over towards the right side. Round up the top, and just bring that down on the right side of the tentacle. And it'll add that detail in the center of the forehead. Starting with a point, go up and out toward the left and right, angle this back in. I'm just going to bend this up and out underneath the edge of the hood. Let's fill that center area in black. We're also going to add a couple spots along the top of the head. Starting over on the left, start with a small circle and we'll fill that in. And then against the edge of this trim, draw a slightly larger circle and we'll fill that in. Now I'm going to draw the outside of the hood. On the left side, I'm going to step out, bend this up, and curve up and in towards the middle. Round up the center, go across, and then back down on the right. Let's bump out the bottom of the hood, bending this out, and back in towards the side of that tentacle. And we'll go to the inside, curve this down and in towards the middle, just underneath the chin. Go out and then up towards the right. Let's add some wrinkles across the top of the eye, starting in the center, bend this out and up. Move over towards the outside and draw a shorter curve. Do the same thing on the right. Let's add some wrinkles across the top of the mouth, starting with a straight line across the middle. Bend this out on the left, and add one more on the right. And now that we complete the head, let's move down and draw the side of the body. Over on the left side, curve the body going out, and then down towards the hip. Go over towards the right, bring this down towards the same height. From the hips, draw two straight angle lines coming in. Angle this up and in. And we'll add that point. Go up and out. Pull this in towards the center. Let's add a seam across the bottom of the chest. Going up and then down. Now from the chin, come down and out towards the chest. And do the same thing on the right. And we'll fill that center area in black. Let's go back to the center, step down, draw a short line going across. And we'll bend the legs going out and then down towards the left and right side. Let's work our way out towards the toes. Starting from the heel, bend the foot coming down and up towards the first claw. And we'll draw in the first claw. Going up, bending this down towards the tip. Pull that back up towards the inside of the foot. Now I'm going to stack two more claws along the outside. Starting from the top, bend this up and then down. Tuck that in. And do that one more time. And we'll do the same thing over on the right. Let's go to the top of the last claw, curve the foot going up and then in. Now let's go back up to the hips and round out the leg, going out and then down on top of the feet. And we'll separate the toes. In between the claws, curve up and in with a short line. Let's go back to the top of the legs along the inside, curve this up and out towards the hips. And we'll fill that center area in black. Let's add that detail across the legs. Starting in the center of the leg, start with a circle and fill that in black. And the same thing on the right. From the top of the circle, go straight up and angle this down towards the side of the leg. Now let's thicken up that line. Going over toward the left, going up and then down, and we'll fill that in. Now I'm going to go back up and draw on the arms. Let's start halfway down the side of the body, starting right here, bend the arm going out, and then down towards the wrist. And we'll line this up on the right side. From the wrist, let's draw on the thumb with a half circle, close off the end with a bracket. Let's wrap 3 fingers along either side. Starting underneath the thumb, we're going to come down and up around that bracket. Step down, go out, bend that up. And we'll start the 3rd finger on the outside, going up, and bend the arm going in behind that tentacle, and then continue along the top. Now let's add some lines across the arms. Start to the outside, curve this up, and then in. Go to the top of the arm, then this up and out. Now we're going to thicken up those lines. Stepping up, just tracing that line going across, and then we'll fill the inside. Now from here we're going to draw the cloth coming down the side of the body. Let's start underneath the head over on the left, then this down and out. Go underneath the arm, come around and then in. And just flatten off the end with a curve, going up and out. Let's trace that inside curve along the outside, going up. I'm just going to taper it so it gets narrower, coming back in, close off the top. Let's go over towards the right side. Come down and out, go around the arm, and then bend that in, curve in, and then down. Let's follow that outside curve going up underneath the hand, just close off the top. Now we're going to grab some markers and I'll show you how to color this in. Let's start with this medium pink and fill that outside around the eyes. And then with our cool gray, we'll fill in the rest of the head and body. Just working our way around the arms. And use a slightly darker gray to add some shadows across the body. Now using our darkest gray, we'll fill in the hood. We'll fill in each of the claws using that same color. And as we complete our drawing, we'll be sure to sign our artwork, and that's pretty much it. That's how we draw and color Gorr the God Butcher. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. You can also drop your request in the comments below. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.